First up, the intricate world of international reparations. Yuliia Svyrydenko is making waves, calling for a dedicated compensation fund for Ukrainians. We're diving deep into what this means for rebuilding and recovery, so buckle up. Then, the United Nations is in the spotlight as Secretary-General António Guterres urges for intensified diplomacy to avert a critical snapback of Iran sanctions. The stakes are incredibly high, and will break down the complex negotiations you need to know about. We're also confronting a deeply serious accusation. A UN investigative commission has determined that Israel has committed genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. This is a monumental finding with significant international legal implications, and we're unpacking the full report. And in a surprising twist, the usually serene world of competitive stone skipping is rocked by scandal. Reports of illicit stone doctoring at the World Stone Skimming Competition have surfaced, and we've got the inside scoop on the cheating allegations and the new world champion. Don't go anywhere, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update. Ukraine's path to recovery, a new compensation fund. Ukraine's Deputy Prime Minister Yuliia Svyrydenko has ignited a crucial conversation on the international stage, advocating for the establishment of a separate, dedicated international compensation fund. This isn't just about financial aid. It's about creating an effective mechanism to address the immense damages and losses suffered by Ukrainians due to ongoing conflicts. Svyrydenko's proposal centers on the necessity of a robust and functional compensation system. The goal is to ensure that those who have been harmed have a clear and accessible pathway to receive restitution. This initiative aims to go beyond existing aid structures, focusing specifically on compensating victims for their losses, which could range from destroyed property to personal injuries and psychological trauma. The effectiveness of such a fund hinges on international cooperation and commitment, requiring a unified approach to address the vast scale of needs. The call for this specialized fund has sparked considerable discussion among international bodies and Ukrainian citizens alike. Many see it as a vital step towards justice and a critical component of Ukraine's long-term recovery and reconstruction efforts. The focus is now on how this mechanism will be structured, funded, and administered to ensure it truly serves the Ukrainian people. Stay tuned as we uncover the global efforts to prevent a major international crisis. Next, we're heading to the UN for critical talks on Iran sanctions. Diplomacy's last stand, UN Chief on Iran sanctions. United Nations Secretary-General António Guterres has issued a stark warning, urging Iran and Western nations to ramp up diplomatic efforts to prevent the dreaded snapback of international sanctions on Tehran. This urgent plea comes after European states initiated a process that could see punitive measures reinstated. The potential reinstatement of sanctions, often referred to as a snapback, could significantly escalate tensions and derail ongoing diplomatic progress. Guterres's call emphasizes the critical need for dialogue and negotiation to find a peaceful resolution and avoid further complications. The international community is watching closely as these crucial diplomatic channels are being tested. This situation has garnered significant attention, with global leaders and analysts weighing in on the potential consequences of a snapback. The focus remains on whether dialogue can prevail over escalation and prevent a return to stricter economic penalties against Iran. But the international stage isn't just about diplomacy, it's also about accountability. Next, a groundbreaking UN report alleges acts of genocide in Gaza. Genocide allegations rock Gaza, UN Commission's damning findings. As Israeli forces intensify their ground offensive in Gaza City, a United Nations investigative commission has delivered a historic and deeply concerning conclusion. Israel has committed genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. This determination, while not an immediate court ruling, carries immense legal weight and imposes significant obligations on nations worldwide under international law. The Independent International Commission of Inquiry on the Occupied Palestinian Territory, including East Jerusalem, and Israel meticulously detailed its findings. The commission determined that Israeli forces engaged in acts intended to destroy Palestinians as a group. These acts include mass killings, inflicting serious harm, and deliberately creating conditions calculated to bring about their physical destruction. Furthermore, the report explicitly names Israeli officials, including President Isaac Herzog and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, alleging they publicly incited genocide. While this commission is an investigative body, not a court, its findings are legally significant. They provide detailed evidence that can be used by international courts and prosecutors. Crucially, the report triggers heightened duties for all nations under the Genocide Convention, obligating them to prevent and punish genocide. This means countries are now legally prohibited from transferring weapons or military equipment to Israel if there's a reasonable belief they could be used in genocidal acts. Several European nations have already suspended arms sales, and this report makes it harder for any country to claim ignorance. The Commission's report is expected to bolster South Africa's ongoing case against Israel at the International Court of Justice. The ICJ has already issued provisional measures ordering Israel to prevent genocidal acts and allow humanitarian aid. This finding intensifies political and legal pressure on countries to act and ensure compliance with international law. From the gravity of international law to the unexpected drama of sports. Next, a scandal is brewing at a beloved competition. Stone skipping scandal, cheaters caught at World Championships. In an unprecedented turn of events, the prestigious World Stone Skimming Competition, held on Scotland's Eastdale Island, has been rocked by allegations of cheating. Over 2,200 participants from 27 countries gathered for this unique event, but whispers of nefarious deeds and stone doctoring soon emerged. The competition rules are strict. Only naturally occurring, unaltered stones, no larger than 3 inches, are permitted. Judges use a special device called the Ring of Truth to ensure compliance. However, it appears some contestants attempted to gain an unfair advantage by grinding their stones into more circular shapes to improve their bounce potential. Toss master Kyle Matthews confirmed that this was the first time such concerns were raised by skimmers after the event, indicating a potential new tactic in the world of competitive skimming. Despite the scandal, the competition proceeded, and the physics of stone skipping proved decisive. Kentucky resident John Jennings made history, becoming the first American to win the championship with a record-breaking cumulative score of 580.7 feet. Jennings, who learned his craft from Kurt Steiner, the Guinness World Record holder for most skips, emphasized the importance of stone shape, preferring flatter, square stones for better water grip and trajectory over the artificially rounded ones. He noted that the suspected cheaters did not win, suggesting the scandal had minimal impact on the final outcome. This incident has certainly added an unexpected chapter to the history of the World Stone Skimming Competition, highlighting both the dedication of its participants and the enduring appeal of mastering a unique sport. That's all the breaking news for now, but we're not done yet. Stick around for a rapid-fire recap and your essential call to action. From Ukraine's call for a dedicated compensation fund to the UN's urgent plea for diplomacy on Iran sanctions, and the serious allegations of genocide in Gaza, to a surprising scandal in the world of stone skipping, it's been a packed news cycle. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss a moment of Legends Nexus. Like this video, share it with your friends, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content.